I'm Aaron Judge. Welcome to MLB The Show 26.
One.
That ball's foul.
Hey fans, a reminder to stop.
Well, love the day games here on.
Zimmerman, Zinn, Zito. Payne, Kaplan, Kazarian, Kaufman, Katz, Cato, Keith, Kennedy, Kitty, Klein, Knight,
I had no idea that the Hall of Fame was waiting for me.
It had been for me a long and winding road. 23 years ago, I never dreamed that this high honor would come to me.
How does one describe the birth of a dream as it takes shape in a young boy's heart? And how does one express the indescribable feeling of finally reaching this summit that so many others have struggled to obtain?
What a double play by Ozzie Smith! Oh, mercy!
Every journey has a beginning, a road built on heartbreak and hope. A road that takes you to bigger stages, bigger games, under brighter lights. Your name is called, with a new path ahead. One that leads away from home and towards a dream. The road twists, it turns, it tests, it dares you to quit. But sometimes, it leads somewhere special. The highs that make your heart race, the lows that make you wonder if you belong. Injuries, slumps, comebacks, and moments that will live forever. Every step, every setback, every triumph, every swing, every throw, every inning, every mile. Where will your road take you?
It's time for high school baseball on the show. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I'm Ben Gelman, and I'm excited to be with you for a matchup that looks like it'll be critical for position in the upcoming state championship playoffs. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Jay Knight. Knight, ready to go. Tie game, big at bats here.
Michael.
One mistake could swing this game.
Get ahead, stay ahead. Come on.
This one in the air to right. And that'll fall for a base hit. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock.
Up next,
no time wasted here. That one just kind of faded over the infield and down onto the outfield grass. Base hits like that are a gift from above for the hitter. Villanueva swings through it for strike one.
Get him with your best pitch right here.
Battling here, fouls it away. And here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. One away. So up next Fred Dodson.
Catcher, Fred Dodson.
And a good fastball to start off. That's strike one.
Calm down.
The Stars with the go-ahead run at first. With a double play situation here, it's unusual that he's working up in the zone. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. That's straight up power pitching right there. 3 straight fastballs, and he couldn't catch up. Here's the left fielder, Rico Juarez.
The left fielder,
1 for 2.
22, Rico Juarez.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. 2 away, the possible go-ahead run at first. On the ground to the right side. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. No throw. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second.
The batter,
fell behind in the
7,
count with
shortstop.
2 strikes,
Luis
but didn't panic
Vizcaino.
and picked up the hit. Sets up a pivotal at-bat with a chance for them to take the lead. Vizcaino in the box now takes strike 1. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. They get out of it, inning over. That's a true competitor out there on the mound as we see the emotion there. Great job to get out of the jam. We're in the top of the 8th. Julio Saldana now at the plate.
Julio
Stay aggressive up
Saldana.
Little dribbler up along third. Kicks foul.
Got no one.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Leadoff batter out here in the 8th. 3 straight fastballs, and he gets caught looking at the third one. Pretty quick AB. Ryan Burnett getting loose there, now in the game at first.
Number 25.
So digging in,
Ryan
Ryan
Burnett.
O'Reilly. Already a homer for him in this one. On the ground to the left. Picks it up. Gets it to first. That's 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Up next for the Stars, the designated hitter.
So 2 out.
Killian
Next up, the
Cabrera.
designated hitter, Killian Cabrera. 1 for 3.
Come on, mow him down.
Set down on strikes. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. All tied up at 3. What a special way for this one to end. A real treat for every fan out here. A walk-off win like that is going to be a lifetime memory that's worth cherishing. Final score here, 4-3. Thanks for dropping by and joining me and our wonderful crew here on the show. I'm Ben Gelman. Talk to you soon. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Jay Knight, charged with hanging on to this lead. Knight looking to finish this. 3 outs standing between this team and a win.
No outs. Off base.
Wasn't interested in that high fastball to start. I wonder if he wants something lower. Late on that fastball. He must have been sitting on something off speed.
Come on now, here we go.
Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. Wow, he really got away with a mistake right there.
Now, let's go, let's go.
Got the hitter looking for the strikeout.
The Bobcats.
Leadoff batter set
hitter.
down to open the
Max
7th.
Lincoln.
Bases empty, 1 away. Max Lincoln digs in now, 1 for 3.
Get him out of there.
And there's a strike.
Hey, we got 1.
And swing and miss. Got it. Only 1 out remaining. And here's the first baseman, Guillermo Bourbon.
Guillermo Bourbon.
Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Relay 2, relay 2.
And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Bobcats.
Next up, Stanley
left fielder
Saito.
number 30, Stanley Saito.
Late with the swing, strike 1.
Be aggressive.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck the batter out looking. And this game is over. The Eagles claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Not too much to say. He came in and didn't blow it for his team. At the end of the day, that's what you want from a reliever. So they turn to their closer, Jay Knight. Will get to work on holding this lead. Keo Rusan getting ready to hit.
Third baseman.
1 for 3.
Keo Rusan.
Get him out of there. Nobody out here. Nobody.
Today, of course, senior day, a time of reflection for these athletes, including the young man on the mound, who is no doubt looking back on the path that brought him here. Throw to first in time. Couple of pitches, a quick out. That'll work.
Up next for the Bulldogs, first baseman Samuel Ramirez.
Bases empty, 1 away.
Get this guy
At the
out of
plate,
here.
Samuel Ramirez. Late on that fastball. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Got it. They are down to their final out. Efficient work on the mound there. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jim Harmon. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. The Bulldogs
right here.
down to their last strike. And that'll do it. They get the victory on senior day. What a win for the hometown team and their senior class. Knight, with a good job in relief to help them get the W, didn't allow any runs and got the save. Not too much to say. He came in and didn't blow it for his team. At the end of the day, that's what you want from a reliever. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Jay Knight. Bottom of the inning,
Leading off for the
Jay
Bobcats,
Knight, ready to go
designated
again.
hitter,
He's created
Stanley
a lot
Saito.
of buzz this season, projected to go in the first 5 rounds of the upcoming MLB draft. Getting another opportunity today in the playoffs to show scouts he has what it takes to excel at the next level. And there's one down. And he should be feeling good
Up
after
next
getting
for the
that first
Bobcats,
batter in this
the right
high
fielder,
leverage
number
spot.
7,
Now he
Dan
can attack with
Ciccone.
even more confidence. And the next batter, Dan Ciccone. Switch hitter batting righty against the lefty on the mound. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. 2 away. That was the one he wanted, but a little early on the
Up next
swing.
for the Bobcats,
When that happens,
third
if your
baseman,
front side flies
Max
open, you're
Lincoln.
likely to get too far under it like he did there.
Get this guy out of here.
Now the third baseman, Max Lincoln. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Where's it one now?
That's in there, and it's 0-2. Got the batters swinging, and it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. We're at the end of 7, and we are tied at 4. Bottom of the 8th, Harvey Collins digs in now.
Number 14, Harvey Collins.
And immediately fires a strike to the left-handed batter.
Get him out of there.
Swings and misses, and the count is 0-2.
Nobody.
Got the batter swinging, it's a strikeout. Leadoff batter out here in the 8th. And now it's
Up
the
next
switch
for the
hitting
Bobcats,
second baseman, Daniel Norton.
Daniel
1 for 2.
Norton.
Kicks and delivers. Strike 2.
Throw your best pitch. Best pitch right here.
Swings and misses, struck him out. They are down to their final out. 2 down now, and now the first baseman, Guillermo Bourbon. Corner infielders guard the lines. They're trying to keep extra bases at bay. Late on that fastball. He's started this frame with 7 straight strikes. We're in immaculate inning territory. 0-2, waves at that one. Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up. Knight is just 1 strike away. Swing and a miss. And this game is over. The Eagles hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. Knight did fine work out of the pen in the win. Gave him a bunch of outs and didn't allow any runs. Couple shaky moments, but he didn't lose control. It helped him get the win. Nice job. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Jay Knight, charged with hanging on to this lead. So digging in, Barack Cartwright, 1 for 3.
Barack Cartwright.
Keep him guessing.
0-1.
One ball, 1 strike. Right through there for a strike. Here's a fly to center. Duarte coming on. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Bulldogs, the catcher number 28, Esteban Madrid.
One out and the bases are empty. And here's the catcher, Esteban Madrid. 1 for 2.
Get this guy out of here.
Late on that fastball. Gets a piece, stays alive. And again on 0-2. Right through there for the strikeout. They are down to their final out. That was in a hittable location, but he got caught looking at it. Might want that one back. So down to their final out of this one. Rusan at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. It's a pop-up.
Hey, you go.
And that's the ball game. They get the victory and move on to the title game. What a run for this team. Knight put together a strong outing in relief to help him to the victory. Pitched a clean inning for the save. Evaluators always like to see relievers come out and take care of business. He did exactly that, and they got the win. So they turn to their closer, Jay Knight, coming into a game trailing by a small margin, and so his job will be to keep it within reach for the offense. Rico Juarez now at the plate, 1 for 2. And swing and a miss. Strike 2. And that's a strikeout looking. 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter here in the 6th. That's an absolutely nasty bit of pitching there, putting that slider on the inside corner. I think he might have been expecting that to fade back over the plate a bit. One out and the bases are empty. Now it's the shortstop, Luis Vizcaíno. On 0-1, the delivery. Swings through that one for a strike 2.
Hey, stay aggressive up there.
Got the batter swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. That's straight up power pitching right there. 3 straight fastballs, and he couldn't catch up. Julio Saldana getting ready to hit.
First baseman, Julio Saldana.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. He's started this frame with 7 straight strikes. We're in immaculate inning territory. Got him looking. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. Who needs a defense behind you? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. A command performance for him. Evaluators always like to see relievers come out and take care of business. He did exactly that, despite the team's loss.
The road to Major League Baseball dreams makes a stop here at the MLB Draft Combine, live from Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. Alongside Jessica Mendoza, I'm Robert Flores. Jessica, we have a young pitcher here, just wrapped up his season. Now he's got a chance to perform in front of the pro scouts. What are you most looking forward to?
Well, first of all, how cool is it that he gets the opportunity to perform on this stage at a major league park? And there's a lot of pitchers here. So really making sure that he stays within himself and shows that he deserves a shot at the pro level.
You were a player that was able to thrive under pressure. This is a different kind of pressure than game pressure. How does he block it out and perform?
You know, being able to embrace it. You know, there's a reason why he's here. There's a reason why he gets a chance to showcase his skills. So being able to stay within what he can do and not trying to be like everyone else around him.
All right, let's go down on the field for more. Well, it's time to see how these pitchers fare, Jessica.
Yeah, well, body movement is the first thing scouts are looking for. Balance, rhythm, and timing within his delivery, as well, of course, that arm strength. In the end, can he put it where the catcher is set up?
Jessica, your thoughts on his session so far?
This guy's impressive. He's got that real ability to check all the boxes. He's poised out there in this high-stakes situation, and that's a great sign. Seems to have good command and excellent velocity on his pitches. He's showing he belongs at this level.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Jay Knight, will get to work on holding this lead. So digging in, Ashton McDermott.
Ashton McDermott.
Swings and that's strike one. The pitch comes up empty, strike two. Swings and misses, struck the batter out. Leadoff hitter retired here in the ninth. He came out of the bullpen looking sharp. 3-pitch strikeout really sets a tone, and the opposing lineup is going to have a hard time keeping him from the save. Pena, batting with one down, takes a strike. That one finds the zone. He didn't like either of the first two he saw, and now he has to battle down 0-2. Got him. Only one out remaining. Bases are empty with two away. Digging in, Francesco Valencia. 0 for 3. A flyout, a groundout, and a strikeout. He's started this frame with 7 straight strikes. We're in immaculate inning territory. That's in there, and it's 0-2. Struck the batter out looking, and this game is over. That wraps up this year's MLB Draft Combine. What a thrill to see these young prospects showcase their skills and boost their stock for the draft. For everyone at MLB The Show, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for joining us.
With the 4th pick of the first round, the San Francisco Giants select Jay Knight.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Jay Knight. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Mohamed Galindo, 1 for 3. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. That clips the corner.
He has not liked it up. No offers on either. 0-2 now. He might climb the ladder here.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Fights it off. He'll see another. All tied up here at the top of the ninth. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
A reliever like this is such a luxury for a team. They come in, get the swing and miss, and just like that, 2 batters are down. Now a chance to strike out the side and stroll back to the dugout.
Sammy Huber, the next to hit. On a bounce right side, Oliger tosses to first, and that is that. It's the ninth. On to extra innings. Leading off, Greg Cole. Swing and a miss as he was late. That's the third. Slings it across, and they get the leadoff man in the 10th. Now into the game, Chang-Ho Donnelly. He takes over as the new first baseman. Out towards right center field, Vizcaíno on the move, and there are 2 outs. So up next, Koji Kaiser. A little bit high, maybe. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of the 10th. Swing and a pop-up. Donnelly.
Take it.
And that is that.
For the Titans.
Bronson Stahl takes over on the mound.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can. Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win.
And your final score here today, 2-1. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Pitching for the
So they turn to their closer, Jay Knight. Stepping in, Earl Strawberry. And a foul ball.
Well, these guys, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Just a slow ground ball this time. Fernandez to first. And that is out number 2.
The batter number 13.
So up next, Tyler Spence.
Hey, 2 outs, 1 away.
Swings through that high fastball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That's a ball. I thought he'd bite right there.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Texas lead it 11-4.
Pitching for the Titans.
Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Jay Knight.
Jay Knight.
And now the right fielder, Herman Block. 0 for 3 in this one.
Herman Block.
That one's in there. 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Man, that slider was begging to be hit. He just got a little too amped, got out in front, and missed a pitch that he probably could have done real damage on.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Greg Cole. Right through there for a strike. All tied up here at the top of the ninth. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
A reliever like this is such a luxury for a team. They come in, get the swing and miss, and just like that, 2 batters are down. Now a chance to strike out the side and stroll back to the dugout.
And next is the designated hitter, Bretland Risser. Two down, nobody on. In the air to left center, Cepeda on his way over, and that's the 3rd out. It's the ninth, and
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
.65 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us. So they turn to their closer, Jay Knight.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball. And we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
To the right side. 1 out, bottom of the ninth.
That play won't be setting the internet on fire later on, but it's one you have to execute to perfection. It's not as easy as it looks.
Hoffman in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Now the 0-1. Swing and a pop-up.
You take it.
That's out number 2.
Up next for the long one.
So they're down to their final out. Aubrey Saul getting ready to hit. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth. They're down to their final strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game. Nye didn't allow any runs and got the save.
That was a really strong performance out of the bullpen, Boog. He came right after those hitters and just shut them down, and that helped his team get the win. Nice job.
Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Jay Knight.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
And here's the first baseman, Nicholas Allen.
The first baseman, Nicholas Allen.
We got no outs.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
Right through there for a strike.
Give him the heater. Right after.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Got it looking. That's a strikeout.
For a closer, that first hitter means everything. You get the strikeout, the heartbeat slows down, and you settle into the inning. And suddenly everybody on your team is feeling pretty good about their chances to get that W.
This one in the... Oliger. 2 away down. So they're down to their final out. Here's the catcher, Reed Hoffman. Chopped out towards short. And that's the ball game. They get the victory and move on to the finals. What a run for this team. Nye pitched the clean inning for the save.
That was a really strong performance out of the bullpen, Boog. He came right after those hitters and just shut them down, and that helped his team get the win. Nice job.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Let's go.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Jay Knight.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Rick Colbert now at the plate. He's already homered in this game.
Calm down.
to the mound. He's got it. Throws to first. One pitch and one out.
The batter, number 2.
Next is the designated hitter, Brady Grindell. And there's a foul ball. Fastball for a strike at 95. Next offering misses, and the count 1-2. That's a little bit low.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Two down, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Al McNeil. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. On to extra innings. Digging in, Brandon Blanchard. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Hey, nobody wins.
Late with the swing there.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That slider down and away is just brutal with 2 strikes. Got fooled and committed early, but there's no way that pitch was going to be handled. Sometimes you got to give credit where credit is due, and it's due to the pitcher right there.
Here's the center fielder, Ewell Kimball. That pitch in for a strike, 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front. Get that
strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
That's a really good 2-strike fastball in. He's all tied up, can't get the hands out front, and that's exactly what you want as a pitcher. It can be tricky going in because you don't want to risk hitting it. But if you can execute, that's a put-away pitch.
O'Neill now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Here's a chopper to short. Fernandez on the run, throw to first. Oh, he throws it away. And he's going to make it up to second base as that's a 2-base error. Go ahead run on base. Stoits will hit next.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on it.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strike.
They bring a young arm out of the bullpen in this spot. Tobias Gross.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
Six-5 the final here today. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long. So they turn to their closer, Jay Knight.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's the center fielder, Alan Arnez. Nope. Big swing and a miss.
Hey, we got no look.
Got him swinging.
Looked pretty hittable until it didn't, right? Slider ends up in a perfect spot, just off the plate, and that swing lets you know that he won the battle on the mound, no question.
One out, kid. We got one.
Late on that fastball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
A reliever like this is such a luxury for a team. They come in, get the swing and miss, and just like that, 2 batters are down. Now a chance to strike out the side and stroll back to the dugout.
Sparboy stands in now and watches strike 1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Sets him down looking. And he strikes out the side in the 8th. The Horned Frogs out front here, 5-3. So they turn to their closer, Jay Knight.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball. And we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
In the air, left field, into the dive, and he got it. What a play.
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one and had base hit written all over it. Maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
And here's the catcher, Al McNeil. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings through that one for strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
Ahead 1-2, his best bet is to go up the ladder here. Just be sure to miss up and out of the zone.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Looking to get the tying run on base. Sets him down looking. And they're down to their last out.
I don't think he was trying to take that one for a ball. Could have just been completely caught off guard by that location. Frozen like a snowman.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's the right fielder, Alan Stoitz.
Get him out of there.
They're down to their final strike. Gets under it and pops it up.
You got it, you got it, you got it.
And that's it. They're College World Series champions. A perfect ending to an incredible season. Knight didn't allow any runs and got the save.
Double, he really steadied them on the way to the rim. The best relievers have a lot of confidence, and they just go out and attack hitters the way he did in this one.
Pitching for the Titans.
So they turn to their closer,
Number
Jay
11,
Knight.
Jay Knight.
Here's the second baseman, Bucky Luther.
The second baseman.
Not much ball game left and some important outs to get out there on the mound. The time is now for him to deliver here in Omaha, Boo.
In for a strike, good slider.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Chop to third, Fernandez. Zips it across, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
Up next for the Commodores, the catcher, Kareem.
Here's the catcher, Kareem Sasha. Yeah, that's fouled off. 4-4 in the ninth. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Swing and a bouncer. Sends it to first. Play is made, 2 out.
Up next for the Commodores, the shortstop, Tyler.
Now it's the shortstop, Tyler Henny. 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts, and 2 groundouts. Tap foul at the plate. Tied at 4. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. It's the ninth, and we are tied. On to extra innings. Now the third baseman, Bretland Risser. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. A solo shot.
Clearly, he wasn't fooled at all and jumped all over that fastball. With this kind of velocity, the pitcher needs to mix things up, change the eye level, and work quickly. Just keep that hitter guessing.
On the ground, out to short. On the run, sends it over to first. He's out. In time. Got him. Now it's the right fielder, Giovanni Willie. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Got him. That's the second out.
Oh, man. 3 straight fastballs, and he couldn't even foul one off. Credit to the pitcher for cranking up the heat and getting that swing and miss. But the batter's timing is obviously way off today.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in extra innings. Tap back to the mound. Throws to first, and that is that. 90 surrendered 1 earned run in this appearance.
Well, Boog, I don't want to be unkind, so I'll just say he could have done a lot better in this one. He's got to clean up his performance going forward, or they'll have more frustrating losses like this one.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Jay Knight.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Here's the 0-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes.
How often do you see 3 straight fastballs these days? He was sitting soft at 2 strikes and just was not ready for the 3rd heater.
Brody Mueller, the next to hit. Foul ball there. Man at second. And that one clips the corner. Got him swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. Through 8 full. Bottom half of the ninth, and we've got a tie ball game. Home side looking to walk it off. Leading off, Spencer Queen. 4-4 in the ninth. There's a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have.
Got him swinging.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but coming off the fastball the pitch before, it's kind of tough to recognize. You notice there's something different about it. He threw it with the same arm action, same release point, and he left it up. But the movement and the change of speeds, that was enough to do the job.
So up next, Taylor Ishii. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first, and it beats him. What a play.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gyms before the game is over.
O'Donnell stands in now and watches strike one.
Right through there for a strike. This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. On to the bottom of the 10th. Stepping in, Elias Chadwick.
Elias Chadwick.
Hey, we got no outs.
There's the strike. And a swing and a miss.
2 nasty sliders. Now it's 0-2. Time to look up in the zone.
Sets him down looking.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Demetrius Pride will hit next. He was late there, strike one.
Stay aggressive up there.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Gets it to first. Now 2 away.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Melvin Gallo.
Here comes the manager.
For the Titans,
Kenny Torres will take over here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4.
with the first pick of the first round, the Detroit Tigers select Jay Knight, a closing